Good morning, happy Saturday. It is Halloween weekend. Everyone's out partying, but I'm doing my own little thing. This weekend there is a bookstore crawl in New York City, and I need to go to bookstores to do more research for my project anyways. So today I want to go on the bookstore crawl and go to as many of those bookstores as I can, and probably a few extras on top of that. I haven't made a book related video, or a strictly book related video, in a really long time, so today I'm going to take you along with me on the book crawl, and then I want to sit down and just talk about all the books I've gotten recently and what I'm reading. I've just missed making book videos, so that's what we're going to do today, and I hope you enjoy. Come along! So the first stop on the official book crawl is the Sweet Pickle Books, which I've never been to, but I've always wanted to go to, so I'm excited. Hi. So I've been to 4 stores now, maybe more. I'm walking to the last 2 right now, and then I need to head home, but I've met so many incredible people lately. It's so fun. So it's been a while since we've just sat down and talked about books, and I've missed doing it so much. So I thought today we could do a little book haul, a little what's on my shelf, because I haven't really shown you the books I have, and I've gotten so many new books. This semester's been insanely busy, so I haven't really had a ton of time to read, but I thought I could just show you what I have on my shelf, what I'm currently reading, and just talk about all the books. As you guys saw, I went on a book crawl. It is weeks later, weeks after that, but the only book I got on the book crawl was from Strand, which was my last stop, and I spent 5 minutes in there. But I got Entrepreneur, which I'm halfway through right now, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm always on the hunt for art-related business books because that's what I'm into, and I think and I really want to learn about that, and this book was just sitting on one of the tables, and it was perfect, and I was like, oh my god, that's me. So I'm currently working through this, and it's a great book, and I'm really enjoying it. I've been in a bit of a reading slump. Not really, actually. It's just that I've been so busy with school that I haven't had a ton of time to read, but I've been working on prioritizing it more, shifting my schedule, not using Instagram as much, and prioritizing reading. And so I'm currently reading These Hollow Vows, which I got for my birthday. I have 40 pages left. I'm actually going to finish it tonight, which I'm so excited for. I'm really loving it. It's a mix of A Court of Thorns and Roses and the From Blood and Ash series. It really gives me From Blood and Ash vibes. I think the writing could be a little bit better, but I think I'm not sure what book. I don't know if this is their debut novel, if or if they've written books before, but like they have so much potential and can't wait to read the next one, and I'm really, really enjoying it. This is like the first new fantasy book I've read in like months. I've been in such a fantasy slump. I like typically thrift my books, and it's really hard to find fantasy books, like current or newer fantasy books, like thrifted. So for my birthday I went to Barnes & Noble and got a ton of books. I will show you all of them, but I just got so many books, like all fantasy, and it was amazing because I literally hadn't done that in so long. So now I like have so many things to choose from, and I'm just so excited for that. So yeah, I've like read this for a week, which is like my average reading speed now, just because I'm so busy. I like can't get through books as much. Okay, I'm also currently in the process of reading some of these books. I got this book at a bookstore. Actually, I don't think I went on to it for the book crawl, but it's a part of one of my book designs I'm doing. It's a part of like the book crawl I'm doing for my book project. So I got this. It's called The Great Believers. It's about a young man in New York City living during the AIDS epidemic, and just kind of like how his friendships shift because of that. And I read The Immortalists, which had a part of it was about the AIDS epidemic and like somebody living through it, and obviously that was a fiction book. I believe this is a fiction book. It's like based obviously on some reality, and I really loved The Immortalist and wanted more books like that, and so I'm hopeful that this book is kind of that. I've been using this as my subway book, so I just bring this when I'm on the subway. So I'm only 50 pages in, and like I've been reading it really choppily, so I don't really have too many opinions on it yet, but one of the main characters is an art collector, so that's really cool. And then another book I'm currently reading, I kind of took a break from it to read these Hollow Vows, but I am almost 200 pages into these Violent Delights. This is kind of my nighttime read, so I guess I have been working through a fantasy book. I've had this book for like months, and I like it. I really do, but it's really violent, and I've never read a fantasy book that is like this overtly violent. And it's very gory, and it's just like kind of hard to read when I'm trying to relax at night. So I need to read this like during the day. I'll probably finish it over a break when I have like more time like during the day to read. It's a great book. Like I definitely understand the hype for it, but I think it's a book that you need to read like binge sections of it, and also maybe not read like at 11 o'clock right before you're trying to go to bed. Kind of switching gears a little bit back to art and business stuff. I finished The Creative Act. It's actually like one of the few books I've finished since moving back to college. I cannot recommend this book enough. Oh my god, it is absolutely incredible. Kind of changed my life. I cried so many times reading it. It's definitely a book I'm gonna keep on like my immediate shelf for a while, going back through and reading different sections. I'm definitely like I want to like reread it multiple times. I have like so many annotations in it, and it was an incredible book. I highly recommend it. It is like a little simple, but it's so affirmative and just like so beautiful, and it's really cool to see someone so established in the art industry, like mainly the music industry, but like so established. He's so connected to like the spirituality of creation and the spirituality of art, and I really admire that. And I don't know, it was just a beautiful book. Kind of on the same lane, I got The Artist's Way, which is something that has been blowing up lately, and it just was calling to me on the shelf when I was at the bookstore, so I got it and I can't wait to work through it. I know this is also going to be a life-changing book, and I'm excited to read it. I think I'm going to wait to read it over winter break when I can more intentionally spend time with it and like really work through it, but I'm so excited. So I like have shown this in other vlogs. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but I'm doing a design project where I am exploring bookstores and their impact on community, and so a lot of my research has been going to these bookstores, and it has hurt my wallet, but it's been such a beautiful thing. This is like another book I got doing that research, but it's just been so fun. Okay, I'm gonna quickly take you through the rest of this stack. Okay, I finished Crying in H Mart in like September or October. I loved it so much. Really hard hitting, really incredible. And then I read Rules of Civility, which is the second Immortals book I've read. I've read Gentleman in Moscow, which is one of my favorite books ever. This one did not hit as hard. I like literally can remember like 3 details of it, and it was like the really weird scenes. If anyone's read this book, please let me know what you think. Please let me know what you think of those scenes. I'm sure you maybe know what I mean. But this is a book I got thrifted, Locklands. I've actually already read it, but I found it like in a used section of a bookstore for $5, so I snagged it up. And then Lightlark, A Touch of Darkness, and Daughters of the Pirate King are 3 of the books I got myself for my birthday, and I'm so excited to read them. Oh my god. I've seen so much on Lightlark, and I'm so excited that there's a paperback. And then this book on the bottom I've had forever. I've been reading it for like on and off for like 2 years, and I've been like really hoping I can devote some time to finish it, but it has not been the time yet. Okay, and then back over here, I'm gonna take you through everything on this shelf. I actually just kind of reorganized it, kind of by genre, kind of by vibe, but we have, at the beginning we have all of the fantasy books. So this is actually a book I got for my birthday. It's Inkblood Sister Scribe. And then this is actually a book by my friend's mother, which I'm so excited to read. I still haven't had the chance to read it, and I want to do a reading vlog for it. And then this book, The Poison Season, I actually got in the same used section. I got Locklands for $3. I'm so excited. I love the color illustration, and a hardback fantasy book for $3. Are you kidding me? And then I got an Ember in the Ash, or sorry, A Fire in the Flesh, which is the next book in the Ember in the Ash. Is that the title of the second series by Jennifer Armentrout? I think, like the prologue series. But it's actually really funny because a year ago, like this week, I was reading the 3rd book, and now I have the 4th book. I don't know, I'm so sorry, but I'm so damn excited to read this. I'm debating bringing it with me for Thanksgiving. I actually have to make the decisions on what books I'm bringing with me. Definitely these Hollow Vows, and then I'm gonna have it just like keep it with my parents, like have them bring it back home to put in my library. And then we have 2 more books I got for my birthday, King of Battle and Blood and The Court of the Vampire Queen, which I'm so excited to read. Then we have Dune. That was our summer book club book, but I never finished it again. I've read it before, but I'm so excited for the second part of the movie to come out. I've been waiting. And then we have Dune Messiah, which is the 2nd book, which I have not read yet. Then, oh my god, we have these 2 books, which I want to do a reading vlog for these books so bad. So we have The Cat Who Saved Books and then Days at the Murasaki Bookshop. They're Japanese, but like translated books about bookstores, and I want to read them so bad. So I'm definitely going to do a reading vlog. They're short and sweet, but I like have a vision for how I want the video to be, so I can't wait to do that at some point. Okay, and then we just kind of have some basic books, some random books, Body and Other Parties, which I've read, and then I've completed my Immortals collection. I have A Gentleman in Moscow, which I brought with me in case I want to reread, and then I got the Lincoln Highway. I also got this used for $6. So this one's a floppy book, but I'm really excited to read this because I know it's his most recent book. And then we have The Road by Cormac McCarthy, which my mom wants me to read. I haven't read it yet. And then we have The Lean Startup, which is actually a book I've been recommended to by like literally every business professor or business person I know, so I can't wait to read it. I got it for free, so that's really cool. It like so synchronistically like came into my life, and I can't wait to read it. And then nothing like super interesting back here. It's kind of some like history books, and then we have the Be Here Now book, which I think I've talked about before. Still haven't read it. Oh my god, I got Stamped from the Beginning by Ibram X. Kendi. Such a huge book and such an important book at Goodwill for $1. $1. I think it's like, what, $20 list price? Yeah, it literally still has the original tag on it. I wonder where they got it. On that same vein, I got Begin Again, which is a book about James Baldwin, which I also got used for $7. So insane. Like literally half the books I have are used books or books I got for free or books I like found or swapped or whatever. So like my shelf is pretty diverse, and that's again why I don't have a ton of fantasy books. So like I'm so grateful to like have celebrated my birthday and got a ton of books. Like it means so much to me, and I'm so excited to read them all, and like it's just like relit a fire and a passion in me. Like it's so fun having books to read, to like look forward to reading, and like literally like it's my reward. Like I can't wait for the end of the day. I can't wait to like get my work done and cut myself off from work to like read. I don't know, it's so fun, and it was so fun like chatting with y'all about it. I like I've missed it so much. I definitely want to do a reading vlog soon, so let me know what book you'd like to see me read. It could be something on my shelf, it could be something else. I know A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes just came out, which I haven't read the book yet, and I kind of want to finish the book before I see the movie, so maybe we could do something where like I read the book and then watch the movie and we talk about it. I don't know. This was so much fun. I know I literally just blabbed for like probably 20 minutes, but I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was fun to see all the books I have on my shelf and what I'm up to. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I do a ton of other stuff. I haven't been doing a ton of book related videos on my channel, but if you want to check out all the other stuff I do, I'm an artist, a full-time artist, an art school student, and that's kind of what I capture on this channel. So So if you want to check all that stuff out, please stick around, subscribe, like, leave a comment. It would mean so much to me. And check out all my socials down below. You can check out my business and my Instagram and my Twitch. Keep up with me on all the other platforms as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys very soon. Have a good day. Bye!